Okay, so sorry about this video, but I got hiccups and everything. So if it sound pretty gay, that's because of the hiccups. But I'm gonna tell you a story about how my friend and I escaped Alcatraz. Alcatraz. So I'm gonna go grab a tissue because of the freaking so I can erase the whiteboard. But oh god, this just made it worse. I think that's good. So 1 second. All right, so we were just your typical freaking. We were your typical drug dealers, but just like better in every way. So I had a shotgun. He carried a shotgun. Steve carried a shotgun, which is my friend, and I carried a pistol. Every deal, but during um during one of our deals, the the boy called the cops on us. So during one of our deals, the boy called the cops on us. So we pulled all our guns on him, and he just tried to run away. So he just tried to run away, but he tried to run away. We gunned him down, and then he just kind of died in the end. So but we were also on the run, so we got wrecked by cops. So Po pulled up, and then they just get us arrested and everything. So they get on this car boat. So that's their door right there, and then we're in the back right here. So that's us right there. So we're just like we're being like freaking this and everything, just like we're just being everything like that. Yeah, so they get on this car boat. Oh my god, the hiccups. So they get on this car boat. They take us to Alcatraz. Alcatraz. Yeah, so this is in. By the way, this is like a week ago in 2018, and this is recorded freaking in 2018. So now that we're on Alcatraz, we're put in cells right next to each other. So we're in cells right next to each other. All right, so here's me, so here's me. Here's Steven. We're sad and everything. But then I get an idea. That's a really bad light bulb. Looks like a cupcake. But whatever. So I get an idea. Why don't we build a raft? Because we saw the original Escape of Alcatraz, so we could just build a raincoat raft and then cruise on out of there, because that totally worked. So this is what we look like and everything. It's not an accurate representation, but you know what I mean. Of course, I got the big feet, so I'm just like, that's what it'd be like. So what we do is the next night, since we could get a raft done in like 10 seconds, because George goods are used to that. So what we do is we had some of our excess drugs. We blow up a wall in our cell. So this is in the middle of the night. So we blow up a wall in our cell, and then we go through the cell. So we go through the cell. So once we're through the cell, we also blow up a wall, and then there's the shore right there. So then there's just gonna be water right there. So what we do is we get into this raft. And it was kind of good for like 10 seconds. Well, not 10 seconds, but like 10 minutes. So there we are, just chilling in there, chilling in the boat. So we're chilling in the boat, right? But then in the boat we get this little hole in the boat. So it's just spraying water in there and out of there and everything. So we have about like 5 minutes left. So what we did was we got we had some excess drugs and everything. So what we did was we got some of the drugs in there. So we got some of the drugs in there. And we put some. So this is some coke right there. So we lure a seagull or whatever. So we lure a seagull with freaking wings and everything. So then we get on the seagulls. So now we're on the seagulls. So we get on the seagulls. He's me. And then he's Steven. Well, actually, that's me then. So we get on the seagulls. So, sorry about that, but we're riding on the seagulls. So I tell Steven that I gotta go to the sun to pick up some running shoes. So I told him to meet up at a disclosed location. I'm not gonna say it because it got drugs and everything. And I'd probably get arrested for it. So I'm just out there, just on my seagull in outer space. But I had some excess cocaine so I could survive the trip in space, so I could breathe. So then, once I get into the sun, I get these running shoes, right? So I got the running shoes. I tell the seagull goodbye, and then the seagull go back to Earth or whatever. So he go back to Earth, but then I just Sonic my way over there with the running shoes. So there I am running through space and everything with the quad legs because Sonic, and then you just got the running shoes. It's right there. I got freaking legs crawling all the way up here. Oh, you can't see that, but so I'm running all the way back to the Earth. So I'm running back to the Earth, and then we meet up at the disclosed location. We got back on our normal attire. So oh god. So apparently he grew mustache, but then he told me he gonna shave it after it. So that's the only appearance of the mustache you're gonna get. So we got our grud suits on and everything. So we gotta go meet up with another friend, Ethan. There we go. So we gotta go. So we meet back up out of Alcatraz. We officially escaped Alcatraz. And then we get Lester or whatever. We call Lester Lester or whatever. So we get Lester. And we tell him 911, get off us. So we tell him to get cops off us. And of course he does that because we're rank 21 or higher. I just reached it. He's like, seems at like 400 billion. But so now we meet up with Ethan. So Ethan is just like the shady kid. He's just pretty shady and everything. So he gives us the meth. He gives us some meth or whatever. Okay, he looks hella stupid right there. So let's change his face to become one of the hats. Now he looks like that now. So he gives us some meth, right? So now we got some meth. We accidentally just leave the meth laying around somewhere, like on a table or whatever. So now that it's just laying around on a table, someone comes and then just like freaking Santa raids our house and just like he's got like this devious grin on his face and he's just like laughing and everything. He's got the Santa beard, got the Hitler stash and everything. So he just kind of leaves with this like ransack of meth and whatever. So he's just got this big sack of meth and he just escapes in his like police car that is like created or like stolen or something. But he got a police car somehow. So now that he got the foreign police car, he like hops in the police car and then he just drives away and everything. So now that he drove away, he finds an old sock that we buried a few days ago. So he's got the old sock. Now he has the old sock. He goes and he mixes the meth in the sock, in the old sock, so it's kind of like got spots and everything. It's got a hole in it to create some caramelized weed. So instead of 420, it's gonna be, he created it to be 421. So now it's 421. What he does is he creates a time machine. He creates a time machine. Goes back in time. He goes back in time 2 years. He goes back in time 2 years to go give caramelized weed to some people that are wearing pink, because pink is the national color for caramelized weed. So this is right before we met up with Ethan. I forgot to bring this part up, but so we take some heroin because we felt like it. But we take some heroin, but then we just die. So we die because of that. So, but then our Mercy has a res. So this was pre-patch. So Mercy has the res and whatever. There we go. We got the res. This is pre-patch. So yeah, and then our Mercy gets assassinated. Our Mercy gets assassinated by an enemy widow just up there, just got a sniper and everything, just bam, just dead. So sorry about that again, but so our Mercy gets so Mercy is freaking wrecked right there. So then we just throw some heroin. We throw some heroin at the freaking widow. So the widow up here, and then the widow dies because of that. So now we just got a tracer on us. So we bury the tracer. with the sock, the old sock. This is before it was buried, so it doesn't have all of these put on it. So we bury the tracer with the sock. And then the tracer dies because she buried alive, but then this becomes wholly underground in the hole that's up there that we also covered with dirt, so then it's just... So yeah. And then we meet up with Ethan. That's a part that I forgot to leave out. So now that we're back here, now he got teleported us back in time. He also ratted out to the police. He was like, hey, there's these, so he got the popo. So he's like popo, so they're the popo man. So he rats us and tells them that they're the people. So then we're on the run from 2016 to 2018 when we got caught. So now, fast forward back to 2018 when he steals the meth from us. So we find this dude with the Hitler stash and everything. So we pull up to him, and then I shoot him. In the knee. I shoot him in the knee with my pistol. With my freaking pistol or whatever. And then he gets like, wah. So he gets shot in the knee. And then Steven comes up with the shotgun. With his freaking shotgun. The shotgun is just like... So he points it to his head. He's just like... So he's just like... No pulls. But then he just pulls the trigger on it anyway, and then he's just dead. And by the way, side note, if you see anyone with purple, they are... So let's write this down. This is a key. I want you to put this as your wallpaper. Purple equals caramelized weed dealer. Caramelized weed dealer. So then we got blue is CW hater / safe color. And then pink equals... So then pink equals freaking CW receiver. So then they could either... So I'm going to put a hyphen right here. So they could either do what my friend does, and he burns. And then he just burns the caramelized weed. Or you could just do some other things with it. It's really a preference, but I want you to set that as your wallpaper. I'm gonna give you an overhead shot of it as well. Set that as your wallpaper, all y'all. So now I'm gonna get you back to the present, to what we're doing today. So all of the escape happened last week, and so basically today is the 22nd. So escape happened 11. So if it was a week ago, it'd be like 16 or something. But so what we're doing now, what we're planning on doing is we're going. Me. So it's me. So it's me with my freaking big feet or whatever. Yeah, like Barney feet or something. Some freaking Barney feet or whatever. So we got low jib, and then we got we got Steven with a battle scar. He just got a shotgun, so let's have him with a shotgun, with the freaking shotgun. There we go. And then we got freaking Ethan. So we got Ethan with yeah, and then he's got some meth. So now what we do today, the three of us, we kill dealers. So pink, no, purple. We're trying to abolish purple as well. So that's what we're doing today. That's gonna be the end card. And so hold on, I forgot to put names. Hold on 1 second. Don't put that. No, hold on. Okay. Alright, here we go. That's us. That's us today. And now this was probably pretty confusing. But oh god. I'm gonna charge this freaking battery pack. This battery pack's like 2 power. Oh my god. So yeah, context the freaking. I'm gonna give you the freaking. We got a phone number now because of because government don't know about Carmelite weed until we disclosed it to them. So I'll give you the number for if you find anyone purple. So that's the number. That's the number that you should be calling us at. Oh, Ituru, and then you put another hyphen, and then you put one of our names. So, Lojib, Steven, or Ethan. So that's the number. And I don't freaking know. See you, I guess.